Hey guys, DarkRegion here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods. Playing today, spawning in the south. We have FTCV playing as the Brits, and his loader is Commandos. Mobile Assault. And tactical support teaming up with him is DarkRegion, playing as the Soviets, who has Mechanized support, airborne troops, and counterattack. Southeast in the north, we have Zappa playing as OKW, immediately locking into Breakthrough. And SkyGreen also playing as OKW, also immediately locking in, but to Special Operations. In terms of rankings here, we've got a range team allies around rank 40 versus randoms for the Axis. Zappa around rank 50 and SkyGreen around rank 70. Empires did, stop by, took some time to do some capping. Oh. But from this position, only getting shot at from one window. And actually, pretty nice position there for Zappa. Comes a bit further around the corner now, exposed himself to more shots from inside the building. Over here, kind of exposed, didn't bring up any troops in support. Sets up some sandbags while under fire. Empires jump out, try pressure close range. Oh, but there's a Vickers back there. Empires on the run after that. We'll be able to keep the Kubel honest with that Vickers as well. Meanwhile, things looking pretty tough for Zappa as well over here. I feel like it was just a bit greedy trying to cap the munitions and leaving the Sternpires over here unsupported for such a long time. At the price. You know, when you're playing against the Soviet player, you have such a big edge in the early game. Sternpires against combat engineers. I feel like I really need to take advantage of that. You can see, who's on your side. You can look at the base splats through the fog of war.
It's like a medic joined the squad.
Okay, try to set up some sandbags on the fuel, but watch is there. Also could cancel the sandbags and the healing a bit. Because setting up though. Oh, popping radio silence already. Interesting. Kubel coming out. I'm going to look for a bit of a flank. Fortunately, haven't got suppressed yet. And gets around the rear here. Looks like he's focusing on the Vickers first, though. Jumped out of cover a little bit early. Might have been on right click on that squad there. But Vickers does get forced away. A couple of squads coming in for a bit of damage on retreat. Going to look for the wipe here as they cross the river. A lot of damage as they cross the river. And yeah, it does get the wipe. A little bit late on the retreat. Maybe the radio silence playing havoc with FTCV there. Sniper retreating. Looks like the way has been opened up for Zappa finally.
The static post is now in operation.
DarkRegion's conscript's quite low on health, back at base for healing at the moment. Go for a fourth squad of conscripts now. Quite late on that fourth squad of conscripts. Usually we'll get that before the healing, but alright. A pretty big blob of them together now, fully healed up. So OKW team got off to a rough start. Didn't have any fuel connected for quite a long time, but going to turn things around now with double fuel control. Really mine down in the center as well. Does mean that he doesn't have missions for a flamethrower quite yet. Battle group. Double battle group for the OKW team. Oh, I don't like to see that. They should be going mechanized, especially on camping in the woods. Native territory of the walking Stuka. Bolster for the infantry sections now. For another one. Yeah, just lost the Vickers so far. Just double checking, but oh, good mine there. And another activation of radio silence from SkyGreen, looking to get a bit of flank going, hunting for this sniper. Jumps into the trench. Sniper's gonna try to hold the line here. Getting a good snipe. Oh, Sternpires go down. The silence squads. Oh, the Vickers! The Vickers with the nasty damage from the front. Oh, but could lose another unit here to the squad inside the trench. Jumps out of the trench to dodge the incendiary grenade. I think it might have been worth taking that for a second just for the hopes of getting 1 or 2 more shots in there, but... Alright. So another huge loss for FTCV in the early game. Just coming in from a few angles here, pressuring the machine gun. And they're going to force a retreat on that. STG Volksgrenadiers coming in though, and a bunch more Volksgrenadiers behind that. Constantly trying to soft retreat back to the light cover here, but badly outnumbered at this stage. He needs to bring in this squad as well to assist. Doing that now, but a little bit too late. It's constantly outnumbered, which is not what you want to be having happen.
We are losing territory.
Just yeah, constantly outnumbered. Oof, Google very close to that mine down the centre there. Vickers somehow doesn't have sight from there. Interesting. Yeah, resupply dropped in by FTCV. And there's a Maxim for DarkRegion. Let's see if that can turn things around in terms of blob control. She is charging in here. Vickers opens up. No grenades yet for the British player. Mine up there for Zappa.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Let's turn these. Oh, combat engineer is very low. Late retreat. No run and gun chase down though. Bit of a mistake there, I feel. Potentially could have got the white. Oh, and a British mortar now. Create that one from the air resupply. And infantry support gun going to work on the Maxims, packing up. Very clumped at the moment though. Those shots could have done some nasty damage. Getting slightly off target though. And Volksgrenadiers are going to start to overpower the conscripts. Now they're getting the STGs online. Second squad about to pop theirs as well. Conscripts out there on negative cover though. Yep, trying to move across to the side now. A soft retreat bringing across the machine gun to assist. Also a decent idea. Support gun can push up a bit further though as well. Oh, Gunner keeps getting sniped here. Okay, there comes the suppression, but in the meantime, that Maxim got very, very low. Trying to put down the tech here, Zappa. Conscript's getting a bit of a flank cooking here. Goes for the machine gun first. Bring out the troops from the base now. And bringing a couple of squads in, actually getting this building quite low here. It's going to be able to complete though. No AT gun for DarkRegion. So it looks like it's going to be safe for the moment. You can instantly pop the Panzer authorization on that as well. DarkRegion no tier 3, so can build an SU Series 6 or something either to pressure that down. Going for an AT gun now, but his hope was to kill this. I think that's a little bit late, but maybe you could still do it in the next push. It looks like it will be fully repaired. Zappa pulling back to repair that now.
An anti-tank battery is ready for deployment.
Mortar barraging in the centre, but unfortunately just come out to the side of it. Okay, radio silence from SkyGreen, charging forwards again. Oh, getting a bit of a flank on the engineers here. Tough retreat across the river. I think they'll survive those. Pretty early retreat. Oh, big mortar shell there. Gets those squads quite low. And here come the 5-man infantry sections over to deal with them now that they are quite low from that mortar shell. Empire's on retreat. Oops. Making some plays over here. Oh, back base suppresses one. I'm going to try crawl out. This conscript very low. Okay, we're on the retreat now. And SkyGreen got control of the fuel. Allies starting to struggle. No light vehicle hurting them a bit here, I feel. Oh, the second cut-off covered by the other Shreya. Ober's out now as well from SkyGreen.
Command has authorized the use of radio silence.
Oh, I was like, what is that buff? He picked up one of the med crates from the resupply drop. Okay, it's pop radio silence again. Really likes activating that. Again and again. He's got a big old blob as well. Starting to get a few Brens now for FTCV. But yeah, it looks like he is falling victim to the radio silence, not noticing a couple of these retreats. Close call though. I think that squad will get away. Now this squad's in some trouble. Here come the Brens though. Needs to make sure that he's in cover.
A capture point is being overrun.
Okay, I'm just going to be able to powerhouse him down here. Oh boy, late retreat from SkyGreen. Oh, that was a very close call. No, infiltration grenades! Oh! Dodged right into them. Jumped out of the trench on what you would presume to be the safe side, but did not end up being. And I wonder if DarkRegion also struggling with the radio silence. Being flanked by this Ober squad, nearly losing the Zis. Let's put down tier 3 now. Grenade out. Hasn't got tier 4 down yet though. Really needs those conscript upgrades. There you go, starting it up now. But yeah, this is too late. Too late. If you're rushing tier 4, you know, you got to get it as fast as possible. Because in the meantime, he's been suffering quite badly. These conscripts up against the STG Fox have not been performing terribly well. Quick look at the KD here, 47 for 59. So FTCV is performing quite well. A lot of bleed for SkyGreen with those aggressive attacks, so he has got quite a few wipes as a result. Oh, he lost his Obers? What? How and why? I apologize. No, that's Tommy's. I don't even see the Ober corpse anywhere. Okay, well that's very bad then. Let's barrage in. Retreat there. Just right around there if they want to get a tank and Panzer IV. Neither player's pulled the trigger on that yet though. And somehow the Allies have done well enough to get out their medium tank first. Cromwell coming in. T-34 not far behind that. Got a Panzer IV as well from Zappa. run. Does not have a Raketin either, so is rather defenseless against this Cromwell. So he's trying to put a bit of a siege on the Shredder, but very hard to do. Doesn't have that much support, and the infantry support gun softening up the team weapons.
Ready for action.
I certainly think trying to kill that truck is going to be what the Allies attempt to do at some stage of this game, but I don't know if that needs to be their priority right now. Meanwhile, coming through the centre, pressuring away infantry support gun. Okay, SkyGreen is going for a Panzer IV. I thought he might be trying to hang on for the Command Panther, given how late he started this one up, but no. He's going to be the Panzer IV. Already got a anti-tank gun out though. Ready to deal with it on that side of the map. T-34 coming out to the side here. Raketin connecting. And the Faust. Zappa's Panzer IV could mobilize and do some work here. Raketin connects for a second shot. He should be pushing forwards with the Volksgrenadiers if he wants to chase this down and kill this here. But instead he's getting greedy, trying to cap the fuel point instead. Panzer IV coming forwards anyway. Where's the Zis? The Zis on the other side of the map came across to assist his teammate. Panzer IV came forwards. Raketin. Oh, it's gonna go down. Oh, it was bundle grenade out. Cromwell looking for a bit of a flank, but it looks like there was a phase through there. Panzer IV manages to get away. And now Raketin's just gonna get stolen by DarkRegion. 6-man Raketin. Axis team's nightmare. But yeah, he should have pushed forwards, needed the support, needed the sight, needed potentially the snare. Sometimes that makes the difference, just one extra Faust for the killing blow. Instead capping the fuel, and as a result did not kill the T-34 there. Tripwire fleet getting triggered by that shot. Ah, searchlight out now for SkyGreen. Interesting. SkyGreen really starting to struggle against the brained up infantry sections. The T-gun though, decrewed up here. Panzer IV wants to get the kill on it, and does so just before it gets recrewed. Cromwell chasing in, trying to finish the job. Unable to land that killing blow. Looks like he briefly started the salvage on that. Or cancelling, going to drop in another air resupply operation. Meanwhile, there's carnage on this side. Team weapons getting decrewed. It's MG34 all the way up there, wow. Actually using some trouble. But it looks like that's going to fall into Soviet hands as well. So Zappa just donating his team weapons to DarkRegion here. Got a Raketin out now to support the Panzer IV. Okay, ready to silence again from SkyGreen. And for a flank on this Tommy squad. I'll lob out a grenade here. Good one. Grenades over here as well. Infiltration grenades into the retreat. Squad down.
The squad's gone. Good news.
Ouch.
The ability is ready for use. Flares can be fired to mark wrecked vehicles for recovery by engineering teams. Enemy threatening a capture point.
The Allies have steadied the ship. Also have the VP lead at the moment. Not very many VPs drained for 20 minutes into this match. Going hunting, gonna look for the wipe here. There's a 4 coming across, but it's too late. Cromwell finishes the job with that last hit. And finally SkyGreen going for a kitten, but so late. Should have had this a very long time ago.
Anti-tank gun has taken the field.
It's a big old con blob into your retreat path there. Okay, retreat's quite early on, but still a tough retreat. Crossing the river now, that's the dangerous part. Oh, Panzer IV missing. Obers go down. Things are falling apart here for the Axis team after a strong phase from like 9 to maybe 18 minutes. They've been losing a tremendous amount since then. And kind of unforced errors as well. All of them.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Low health units here though for DarkRegion as well.
What are your orders?
Okay, we're getting connecting. Cromwell pulls back. Points are going to be turned against the allies here, but see how long that lasts for. Double AT guns could be trouble for that tech truck. Do have a commander lock-in as well. We see the AT gun and camo there. It's a bit of a giveaway. Mechanized support. Gonna have the R2 bombing run, so that headquarters might be going down shortly. Second infantry support gun coming in for Zappa. It's not a horrible idea.
Support gun, ready for action.
Smoke into the center, covering the capture. Another decent idea there. DarkRegion getting close to the ICU 152. Back the other way, we've got another Cromwell, which is a little bit surprising.
Cromwell ready to go.
The medium tank phase kind of coming to a close here. Especially on a map like Crossing in the Woods. Time to get something a bit sturdier. Good crush action there from the T-34. Now the allies are capping again. Double Cromwells on the far right. It's full fighting through the centre. T-gun spinning around for that one now. Okay, here come the Cromwells from McKinnon. A nice position to shut them down though. Oh, there it is. Vickers in the centre. Double infantry support guns starting to bleed DarkRegion quite good here. He is very heavily invested into team weapons. With 3 machine guns, 2 AT guns. So he's asking for a double infantry support gun. Counter to what he's doing. But then can't go for the counter to the counter. Oh, big shot from the P4 there. Go for the rocket artillery. I'm going to go for the 152 though as well, also very strong and hard to deal with. Zappa maybe can go for the counter to that, the Yak Tiger later on. Not too far away from that now. But could suffer a lot in the meantime while he tries to stall that amount of resources. I don't know how brutal the 152 is. Going to work here. Okay, we're getting opening up. Oh, no retreat there. Squad down. Space howitzer fire coming down. Does not hit anything. The Raketten's starting to vet up quite nicely now. Vet 2.5 already. forwards. Wants to keep that on the front lines. No, retreats it. Interesting. Keeping it on the front lines was the right choice there, but alright. This barrage and 152 fire coming in, forcing back the Raketin there. 2 Raketins for Zappa. Try and hold the line here. Be a tough task. Okay, he's gone for a command. AEC building that one up now. Oh, long range Cromwell. Getting the job done again. Those Cromwells have been running pretty good so far this game. He's on a run. SkyGreen's put down Mechanised. He's saving for a King Tiger? It's a tough phase for the Axis though. Before the Yak Tiger comes online, they are suffering quite badly. A complaint up from the command vehicle here from the British player. Having run on top of the HQ gets it quite low. We do have no follow-up damage on that right now, but here comes the Raketin trying to move into position. Conscript's trying to provide sight. 152 coming forwards. Truck in some trouble here. Raketin all the way back. Truck about to go down. There it goes. Kind of had to expect it, putting it in such an aggressive position. Dropping in the assault artillery now, but it's a little bit too late for that. Is already dead. That means that he can't build the Yak Tiger. He was right around there. He just had the resources for it, maybe. He didn't reinforce. I thought he was like very close to it in terms of manpower. Now he's back to the Stone Age. This 152 is going to have a very long time to assert its dominance. So it's a really tough phase for the Axis team, as they both took some time off from building units to try and tech up and do some other stuff. And they've been hurting quite badly in the meantime. Gonna have a walking Stuka coming in though. Should be decent. But I feel like SkyGreen is going to struggle to keep the armor at bay here. Good shot there from the Panzer IV. Those conscripts extremely low. Late retreats. And they do get away. Very lucky break for DarkRegion. A whole bunch of trenches going down, trying to cover the centre. Keep coming in. Get a couple shots in here, going for a snare maybe as well. Decides against that. Oh, but the Raketin goes down. Infantry support gun finishes the job. Meanwhile, this Raketin is bouncing all its shots till now. He's marginally clubbed up here. Okay, he does have sight. Stuka coming in now. Got the flares up. Getting in some trouble. Could go down. Grenade out. Oh, that's a bad retreat. And the squad goes down as well. Those Cromwells. Man, they are nasty. Look at how fast that guy's running. Whoa. Oh, man. And goes for the steel on the Raketin as well. Rubbing salt in the wounds there. Oh, that was really bad for SkyGreen. Oh man, that could be the end of the Panzer IV. Conscripts Urang in, looking for the snare. Panzer IV getting lucky, bouncing that Zish shot. And 152 not quite in range for one more hit. Was on high explosive anyway, so might not have finished the job. And we're going through the centre now. There's the Raketin over here. Okay, he's going for a Yak Panzer, which is a reasonable choice. It's a slow choice though. Take a while to vet that thing up until it can really help fight back effectively here. But will perform quite well on his side against the double Cromwells. use the Walking Stuka to deal with the anti-tank guns, but the Allies getting really aggressive here, pushing in. Maybe have their sights set on this next tech truck as well. Kind of inching their way forwards, posturing like they might do something. Do you have enough for another bombing run? Could be on the cards. Rebuilt Shreya in the base by Zappa, by the way. And getting a little bit closer to the Jagdtiger once again. After having to rebuild that. I mean, you know, that did provide Zappa a lot of territory control. And maybe if he was like a tiny bit more cautious, he could have held on to that tech structure there, but did he ultimately pay the price? Stuka coming in, trying to decrew the anti-tank gun, but it's a decent amount of damage on it. No decrew. Vet 1 now though on that. The first stage of the cooldown bonus. Oh boy. Panzer 4 in some trouble. Blitzing. Man, the Cromwell running super good in terms of penetration here. Panzer there though. Wow, searchlight out the back. I'm surprised the Jagdpanzer couldn't get a second shot in there, in that range. 152 coming through the center. Jagdpanzer dueling with it. Trying to attack ground maybe, I'm not sure. Another trench going down, looking to cover the center. Allies going to set up the triple cap here as well. Makes us about 100 VPs behind at this stage. They've really lost their grip on the game. But maybe the Jagdtiger can turn things around. Zappa so close to it, just needs 100 more manpower. He's been bleeding pretty hard in the meantime though. 152 still on high explosive. Dropping some base artillery down. Zappa needs to get that Raketin out of there. He's not paying any attention to that. No, it's just gonna die. He's down there just before he's about to fire off another shot as well. A little bit lucky. Maybe could have lost the Cromwell Guard 2707. He's coming forwards for maybe a Gammon bomb to finish that off. Yep. It's a little bit sloppy there from Zappa, not paying any attention to that Raketin through the center, and he ends up losing it. Triple cap running, Axis in some big time trouble. It feels like that last 100 manpower has just been taking forever for Zappa to arrive. I feel like maybe he would have benefited from just not reinforcing for a while, just so he could get that out earlier. Oh, is this the end of the Jagdpanzer? No, gets away in the nick of time. I think he would have gone down to one more shot there from the 152. On high armor piercing, doing some nasty damage. But here comes the Jagdtiger. Let's see if that can turn things around with the Axis team here. Do have the flares combined with that, so that's a pretty good combo. Jagdtiger misses his first shot. Panzer 4 coming through on low health though. Very, very risky stuff. He's bouncing a shot there. Pans out the back. Needs to repair that up. Let's have the repair drones on his Mechanised. Could have backed the Jagdpanzer over there. Connecting. He's got the support of the IR searchlight as well, providing sight. So a lot of things supporting this Jagdtiger here. There's a lot of elements to success, and the army size is actually very similar right now between the two sides. Forwards. There we go. Big shot on the 152. 152 misses its return fire. Now limping back to base. Axis have steered the ship though. Clock has stopped. 182 remaining. Stuka ready to fire again. Looks like it's got quite a few more kills since I last checked in on it. Up to 12 now.
All gun batteries reporting. Reconnaissance by flare now available.
Get going for the center, going for the trench. Mortar. Medium connection there. Nearly vet 2 though. Nearly got that second cooldown bonus. Yeah, Panzer coming across to this side. Some good long range shots and vet 2 on that now. And here comes a sniper. Interesting choice. Oh, what's he doing with this Jagdpanzer exposing the rear? That could be bad. Flares up from SkyGreen. AT gun pushing forwards by FTCV. Panzer blasting away there and bouncing return fire. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, this is risky business. Okay, trying to kill the sniper. Pintle does a lot of damage. No retreat. Sniper goes down.
Enemy got one of our squads.
Didn't have the ray silence active either. But in the meantime, that AT gun's vetted up nicely. To vet 3 with that last engagement. Okay, our searchlights push forwards a little bit here, providing some nice vision to the Jagdtiger. Also helping out those infantry support guns, which are still tallying up some nice kills there. We've got 12 and 31 for the other. I thought he was going to be using the supporting fire, but he's just trying to attack that machine gun. I don't think I'll be bothering to reveal my Jagdtiger positioning. Such a low chance of getting some damage done like that from that range. Okay, double Cromwells over here. They're nicely vetted as well. But that Jagdpanzer from long range. Performing very, very well. Trench goes down, but squad inside only got to low health, didn't drop any models. That's the benefits of the trench. He's up there taking quite a pounding. That's 4. Oh, close call. That was an attack ground nearly. I think I would have got the kill there as well if that had landed. Jagdtiger coming across to the left-hand side a bit more here. Looking for the ISU, but can't find it. It's evasive for the moment. DarkRegion with quite a bit of PopCap spare at the moment. Maybe thinking about going for like a T-34 ram action. Can't deal with the Jagdtiger. Could also do with an anti-tank gun as well. To help keep it at bay. Coming forwards. Good activation of the rapid maneuvers.
We're losing a capture point.
Oh, carnage. Good smoke shelter escape there. Nicely done. Do we have the fort assembly upgraded with the outpost now?
100 points remaining.
So could drop some of those big off maps. The artillery cover especially can be pretty handy in a big assault. Okay, Command Panther out now from SkyGreen. It's pretty much his PopCap now once he reinforces, so he's got what he's got. Stuka barrage coming down. Oh, one of the Cromwells goes down. The damage from the walking Stuka combining with the tanks. AEC also extremely low. Command Panther charging forwards. Gets cold feet though with the anti-tank gun there. Decides to pull back. There's some good long-range shots as well with that Command Panther. Oh, we got some assault artillery dropped and the machine gun goes down for DarkRegion. He's built a Katyusha now. T-34 gets extremely low. And Jagdtiger pushing in here. ICU 152, perhaps a little bit exposed. Goes for an attack round with the Jagdtiger, but missing. Kid pushing in from this side as well. 152 could be in some big trouble here. Marked vehicle activated on something. On the 152. The kitten coming in from the side. ISU trying to flank or something? I'm not entirely sure. Trying to get out of range of the Rakitten. But look at the damage from the Jagdtiger there. Here comes the T-34. Goes in for the ram. Jagdtiger needs to get one more shot in before the ram. Does not. And dropping the bombing run. Faust connecting. Main gun crit on the 152. No engine damage on the Jagdtiger, but he tries to back it straight back. And it does not work out. However, the Panzer IV, or maybe the Rakitten, does end up killing the 152. So that looks like that might go down as well. Conscripts eyeing in for the final AT grenade. Down it goes. Carnage there, big time carnage. Good bombing run targeting though. Targeted it like very deep. If the Jagdtiger dodged forwards, I think he would have taken like no damage from it, but he just dodged straight back. And was targeted very much towards the rear of the Jagdtiger, expecting that kind of dodge. Panther might be biting off more than it can chew here. Command AEC coming forwards with the tread shot, perhaps. The Panther already pulled back far enough at this stage. The Jagdpanzer coming forwards. And radio silence activated. A couple infantry squads in some trouble here. AEC popping smoke. Oh, really good attack round there. And the command AEC goes down. Now DarkRegion, he's got almost nothing left after that. He lost so much. He's got a tremendous amount of resources left at the moment though. Could maybe squeeze out a tank and still have enough resources by the time the 152 comes out. He's going to be able to steal that Rakitten that pushed in super aggressively before. Okay, doesn't go for the merge. Try to keep it on the front lines. Got to use the conscripts instead. Axis did get down to 62 VPs though, so they have to worry about that. A lot of repairs required for SkyGreen at the moment as well. Fires off one shot then retreats. A lot of munitions for FTCV as well. Maybe we should start activating a few of those abilities on the HQ. Start spamming them out. Might as well. The anti-infantry planes on that are pretty lethal. And the Axis team, you know, they got the Shredders down, but that's their only form of anti-air really, so it could be pretty effective. And here they come now, right as I say that. Tegan going to work here. Command Panther just left out there. It takes a lot of damage. Was that squad down? Kind of looked like it. Oh, this could be next on the menu though. You've got to be careful. Looks like the plane's locked on for another pass. Oh, kind of lucky it goes for the infantry support gun out the back there. Otherwise, I think the Ogres would have died just then. Shot onto the infantry support guns. They wiped that one. That was Vit 5 as well. Shame to lose that.
Radio silence has been lifted. Units are now visible to the enemy.
Oh, another Panzer IV from Zappa. Curious. 152 out now for DarkRegion. Didn't even bother going for another tank in the meantime. And I think Zappa maybe sort of adopted a similar strategy given how late his Panzer IV ended up arriving here. Oh, we got another bombing run way out the back there. There's assault artillery. Oh, did that kill the Katyusha? That killed the Katyusha! Oh, man. What a fiesta. He's up. Stuka ready to fire. Why did this Panzer IV arrive so late? Zappa had so many resources. I'm very confused. Oh, gets the AT gun and outright destroys it this time. Firefly now from FTCV. He's fallen some trouble. It's very, very low. Good pathway to back around from the squad down and cover there. F2 just going to work. Already 7 kills. Squad extremely low after those planes there. Sticks around for the neutralize. Oh, Command Panther blitzing in. Hunting. Oh, he jams the movement just maybe long enough. Panzer IV was on not on prioritized vehicles though, so it's kind of shooting at some infantry. Shield Rock is connecting with the Panzer IV though, not the Command Panther. Oh no, he did actually blind that. But down goes the Cromwell. Bombs coming through, but a little bit too late. Oh. Okay. Not entirely sure how that went down there. Was that to the Raketten? I don't know, but big time casualties for FTCV losing Cromwell there. Not getting much in return. Still Axis very low on VPs, but they're trying to get the cap going now. Activates breakthrough as well, neutralizing territory extremely fast when you have that active. A lot of repairs going down for SkyGreen out the back here.
We have 300 points remaining.
You can hear the Allies still with a comfortable number of VPs. Medium connection there. There's a 4 coming around the corner. But ISU is on armor piercing. Gets through the armor. Oh, Panzer IV coming forwards, looking for the sniper kill, but the Firefly gets one off that. Second Firefly a little bit further back. Command Panther looking to charge forwards, coming from the angle. Oh, this is a very bad idea. Yeah, Panzer coming in though. Very low. Pops off a critical shot on the Jagdpanzer, stunning it for a very long time there. Jagdpanzer staying in spite of being under this Raketten fire. Very dangerous. This loses the Tommy there. Over's up there. Can they finish the job? Yes, they do. Again, a tremendous amount of repairs required for SkyGreen. He's a tiny bit clumsy with his vehicle control. Leaving them in range of anti-tank guns for much longer than is necessary. There's the Jagdtiger though, oh, missing its first shot on the ISU. Doesn't have that IR searchlight providing sight for it anymore either. Might be good for Zappa to build one of those now so he doesn't have to worry about SkyGreen's control of it. That Raketten just gone to town here. Vet 2, nearly Vet 3. It's a big shot from the 152 as well. Just small gun softening up the Raketten, forcing that one away. Axis are hanging in, holding onto those VPs nicely the last few minutes. It's ready 5 now backing up the 152. But I don't know, I feel like the T-34 with the RAM was maybe a better option. Going with the bombing run and the anti-tank guns. But so far the application of the Yak Tiger hasn't been super effective. Kind of needs support from his teammates with the artillery flares. Now a random team, so it's a little bit harder to coordinate. It's kind of just sat here and done nothing almost the whole time since it's come out. Missed one shot. The Yak Tiger. Infantry planes coming in. It was getting quite low after that. Yak Tiger coming across now. Once again, he needs some better sight. Okay, Command Panther coming forwards. Pop the coordinated fire on the ISU and gets it quite low there. Oh, very low in fact, but can't really chase it any further with the water there. No, tulip rockets. Oh no. Yak Pan's in some trouble. Oh boy, I've hit double speed there instead of backspace. Oh, that was even more crazy. And there goes the Yak Panzer. A real shame to lose that. That was vetted up nicely. Oh my god. Plane crash. Decrewed. The walking Stuka back here as well. Oh, abandoned it. Kind of lucky, I guess, for SkyGreen that happened. I feel like that's the first time I've seen a plane crash do some huge casualties. Quite a long time. Texas team holding on, 27 VPs remaining. Double highly vetted Obers over here though. Just eating these Tommies for lunch. Popping the radio science, going hunting for the sniper. Throwing out a high explosive grenade. I think that's the wrong choice. Oh, the sniper went down so fast, those vetted Obers though. That looked like it was going to get away there. Infantry here working out nicely. Firefly's trying to fire, trying to do something. The machine gun's doing a little bit of damage. Goes back to do some capping. Capping through the center as well. Pops the breakthrough. Really good idea. Good application of the breakthrough here. And the clock is stopped. And now about to be ticking against the allies even. The T-gun finally out for SkyGreen. And recruit the walking Stuka. He's going to hit too much though. Mr. Barrage.
Radio silence has been lifted. Units are now visible to the enemy.
I feel like it's a real shame that Zappa hasn't built an IR searchlight himself. That's really limited his Yak Tiger's effectiveness so far this game. Leaving it out here as well, taking a lot of damage from the Raketin. Triple cap against the allies, about to tick under 200. Here comes the Tommy Blob, but here comes the Ober Blob in response. Where's he going with this walking Stuka? Oh, okay. Going back now. Nice capping on two fronts though. This could be trouble for the Axis. He's dropping the assault artillery on the 152 on the Raketin. Going forwards aggressively here. Needs to make sure he's properly supported by the Raketins though whenever he does something like this. Some British base howitzer fire coming down on the VP, so Obus charge right past that. Now the Tommies could go down here. Obus. Oh, don't quite get the kill. Extremely close call. Raketin actually pushed forwards into the base howitzer fire and goes down. And the drain back on the allies down to 175 now. 173. Putting up a sandbag for the machine gun to hide behind. Decent idea. Doing the capping over here now. And the Walking Stuka ready to fire again. Looks like he's going to go for a base attack. Interesting. Doesn't have enough munitions for the flares this time. And does not hit anything with that. Fox should probably stop building sandbags. Okay, well, it gets the pin just in the nick of time. In fact, conscripts go down. DarkRegion doesn't retreat at all there. A lot of float from DarkRegion as well. We're building his conscripts now. Oh, Panzer IV trying to get aggressive here with no support at all. Double firefighters come across and take care of that very, very quickly. Supporting fire gets the decrew on the Raketen. Needs to finish the job on it though. Man, I feel like this Yak Tiger, if it had sight, it would just come forward here and start popping off shots on all these tanks. It just doesn't have sight. Never built the IR searchlight. It's a real big mistake. Get the flares up now. Gonna go for some more tulip rockets. They're launching. Connects. Yak Tiger's stunned now. Command Panther assisting through the center, drawing some fire, but no, every shot connecting and getting through the Yak Tiger's armor. Pretty good luck. Oh, Raketen's taking down the SU-85. But yeah, I think that might be a little bit too much for the Axis to come back from. Using the Yak Tiger like that. It's just such a shame. Not to get the IR searchlight, man. What is he doing? That's why the Elephant's so successful in these slugfests. You know, it's always got the recon plane or the spotting scopes. It's allowed to get that constant free damage, make it very hard to flank or ambush. You can get a very similar effect from the IR searchlight. Perhaps even better because, you know, you can move the tank and it'll still be running. IR searchlight, you know, doesn't have sight on the move, but you can move the Yak Tiger and still have sight. Oh, good. Walking Stuka barrage there. Sight from the IR searchlight. This is about to be on the drain again. 19. Oh, we've got a crocodile out now from FTCV. Double Raketens. And the Command Panther. Oh, the bounce. The bounce. Oh, and the Command Panther gets cold feet, pulls back. Raketen spinning around. Very low on health. The flames got them super low. And it doesn't look like the Axis have got anything to jump onto the VPs anymore after that. Second Walking Stuka, I didn't even notice that. And there we go, they finally drain out. So a bit of back and forth action on this one. Axis having a dominant period. I think it's because the Allies didn't get any light vehicles. Allowed, you know, on DarkRegion side of the map, the Fox with the STGs starting to overwhelm the conscripts. On the British side, those early Obers were doing some nice work as well. But they turned things around. The ISU-152 is working out nicely. This HQ going down, delaying the Yak Tiger. And the Yak Tiger not having a super high amount of success. Early on, it was kind of good. You know, there were some flares. There was his teammate's IR searchlight through the center. It was doing all right, but it was kind of just sitting in this position for ages, not really shooting it too much, didn't have any sight for it. Wasn't very helpful up until kind of got ambushed by those tube rockets taking it down. So yeah, you know, if you're going to build the Yak Tiger, build an IR searchlight. That's all I can say on this one. But yeah, a bit of carnage as well. That bombing run out the back, taking down the Katyusha, buying the Axis team quite a lot of time. SkyGreen, you know, a tiny bit clumsy with his armor at sometimes. A bit too much downtime on a few of his units, but decent play overall. GG, well played by the Allied team. Anyway, guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.